Not
Steve here. Hi,
yet.
thanks, Troy.
Now we're live.
And we're live. Hello, everybody. This is Superstar DC, and welcome to the Nice Podcast. Today we have a couple of people, a regular people on this show. Let's just start with Epic Steve. Go ahead, Epic Steve.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy, Epic Steve. Y'all know who I am. Let's have a good show.
Next, we got the masterful Menos. Master Menos.
Greetings, everyone. This is Master Menos. How have you guys been? It's been rough for everyone, especially me.
And
Especially
we got.
DC.
Oh yes, and we got the darkness himself, Darkling. I guess he's out.
Yeah, he's still in the dark, I guess.
Yeah, Darko, are you there?
Are you good?
We were just talking.
What?
I don't know what happened.
Well,
He left.
well,
Man, he left the room. Oh.
Well, he clocked out. So let's just get this show on the road. Epic, Menos, start with our sponsors.
Yeah. First off, Inner Server.
All right, innerserver.net. Listen, all I gotta tell you is standard web hosting. Epic support, like my name, of course, for $2.50 per month. 24/7 customer support. Call them anytime, 3 a.m., 3 p.m., whatever. They're there supporting you. Live chat. And a 30-day money-back guarantee. So what you gotta lose? Innerserver.net.
And can choose your plans if you want to go further.
No hidden charges. All right, on to the next sponsor.
Yeah. Up next is Razer. If you've been saving up for some new gear, good chances are some of their stuff may be for you. Right
Razer,
now they're showcasing...
Get your mouses, get your keyboards, get your gaming chairs. You know you want those gaming chairs. You want the gamer hunch. Get your earbuds, get your games, get all your gaming apparel. Razer.
Yeah.
Link in the description.
And get response.
Get response. Grow your audience, engage with customers, sell your knowledge, boost online sales with marketing service that does the job for you. Sign up for absolutely free.
Yeah, it's absolutely free. Otherwise, you got scammed somehow.
Get response /Epic Steve. Go ahead. Link is in the description.
Mm-hmm. And DAZ 3D.
Look at that specimen right there. That was made entirely using DAZ 3D. DAZ 3D, if you don't use it for modeling, use it simply for the rendering software it has, NVIDIA iRay. That's the closest to a Disney render you're going to get without working for Disney. Amazing, amazing device. It's just amazing software. Get weekly, I'm talking about weekly freebies. Always different, always amazing. I use this whenever I model. I haven't used it in a little while because I haven't modeled, but whenever I do any modeling, I always move it to DAZ 3D, use NVIDIA iRay. Then I can export whatever out of there into whether it be Unity, Unreal, whatever. Amazing, amazing. Go ahead, download. This is absolutely free. DAZ 3D.
Mm-hmm. Nicole San Diego's not here, but we're still showing her designer's account. This is in case you want to hear any instrumentals from her. Yeah, they should be royalty free.
Yeah, very creative person.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't check. None of us asked to check if these were royalty free or not.
Aside from the first one, everything was made herself, so yeah.
Oh, sweet. Got anything else before we finally move to the topics?
No, that's about it.
Understood then. All right, for this first topic, we actually moved this to the first off because we hadn't had an event involving Doctor Disrespect in a while because he's been radio silent involving his totally personally unjust ban from Twitch, and he's finally taken action. To quote, "We're suing the fuck out of him, okay?"
Oh yeah. I mean, to this day, we don't know. Apparently, he says now he knows. He didn't know for at first why he was banned. My guess is it was a money thing because it always comes down to a money thing. They felt they were paying him too much, and they decided, hey, let's ban him and give a vague reason why. I mean, why not?
According to the
Yeah,
article, new evidence has come to light as the doctor has declared he will sue Twitch in one of his recent streams.
Sorry, I was about to say, if y'all know what happened, pretty much Mixer, Microsoft's platform was paying a whole bunch to, Ninja. And since the whole Mixer thing is now over because Mixer shut down, Microsoft, and they continue to pay all these people, Twitch thought it would be fun to be like, you know what? We don't want to be paying a lot to these people anymore. Goodbye, Dr. Disrespect. We don't need you. That's what we think so far. That's what I think so far. So, yeah, they didn't want to pay him any more money. It's a money issue because now Mixer is gone. Twitch has no competition. And with no competition means that they can make the rules and laws whatever they see fit. And you can't go anywhere because what you going to run to? Assholes. What?
Exactly. Anyone
Yeah,
else?
pretty much. Hey, Dark One, you're back. You want to do your intro real quick? I guess he's still dead. All right.
Aww.
The darkness calls him.
Yeah, personally, Dr. Dis actually has every right to sue them.
But
his
yeah, I mean,
his
hey,
permaban was actually almost near. He was near one of their hashtag Me Too disasters or from way back then. His ban was near that, and some people actually thought that was the case, but thank God it wasn't. That was actually already confirmed that it wasn't the case there, but it still hurt him, and that's why he's thankfully suing them now. Well, part of why.
I mean, yeah, you can't just unjustly, like, even just, like, because thing is, your own terms of your own terms of service. So when you do that, you're literally going against your own terms of service. So I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, and
They deserve everything that's coming to them.
The even worse part is if any other Twitch streamers ran into him, they're forced to cut the stream, or else they'll be perma-banned because they showed him somehow.
Yeah, that's the thing about Twitch is Twitch has it where you can't even have them on your with this one Call of Duty streamer. He was banned off of Twitch. He's back now, but Twitch, and he was in a Call of Duty tournament. So whenever his team played, they could not show.
Yeah, they couldn't show him, or else he'd be perma-banned.
Yeah, so
I don't know, that's me or y'all, but yeah, that's fucked up. You can't. I don't feel like
esports company couldn't show because of that.
Yeah, that's really screwed.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear Epic over there? Because it sounded like it was glitching.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
Out. I understand, but you was like glitching out for a couple minutes.
Oh
But
yeah.
I agree. I don't know why Twitch act like you don't exist, even like when you get banned off the platform, and they shouldn't make it to where you're trying to cover something up. Because I do understand on their end that they don't want like person just removed and then just like trying to find a loophole. They're just trying to badmouth them Twitch on because it makes them look bad. But at the exact same time, you covering them up like that just makes you look even worse. So trying to
I mean,
find
I
a
believe
way.
it should be a. Well,
No. I was about to say, just trying to find a way to like, yeah, they're bad. Like, if you're playing with them, like, yeah, if you're playing with them, then it's fine. But as long as you don't say some stupid shit, then you're
I don't
good.
say there should be like a spectrum, like with YouTube. Like let's say if you get banned off and you let's say you're a professional Smash player and like a YouTube streaming a Smash game and you're there, YouTube allows you to be shown there. Granted, you're not just trying to say some crazy stuff on there. So, I mean, Twitch should allow that too. Because, like I said, if you're a professional player, it's like some tournaments might not even want you in there just for the simple fact that they can't even stream it on Twitch.
Yeah.
hmm
That's that's honestly something out of their control, which makes this even dumber.
Yeah, that's why Nairo, even though he got uncanceled, because it turns out the person who canceled him was a liar. Shouts Captain Zach. But Nairo still doesn't really compete in Smash tournaments because he said if he goes on there, because he's all streaming on Twitch, they'd have to shut down the stream whenever he's on there. So they couldn't even show his matches. So if he, like, let's say, made a grand finals, they couldn't even show grand finals. So it's just, even though he's been unbanned from these tournaments, entering them will still be a hassle because he's still banned on Twitch.
Really messed up.
Which it shouldn't be like that because, like, let's just say, I don't think is that Naro's main thing of making money, or Naro got like another way of making money. Because if that was his only thing to make money from, that would really, I feel like that really would hinder somebody's like way of living. He could sue them for that. But
Luckily, Nairo, he's a very popular streamer. He streams on not Twitch, on YouTube now, and I've been on his YouTube channel streams. The streams are lit. He's always getting donations and stuff. So people are doing memberships and stuff on there, which is sort of like what subs are on. Good, he still makes, but he likes to do simply because like stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like when you get banned from Twitch, your account gets banned, not necessarily you get blacklisted, because that's what I feel like they're doing. Like, instead of just being like you're just banned from the platform, they fucking blacklist you from the whole platform altogether. And I'm just like, you don't need to blacklist people.
Yeah, they blacklist your face, man. People can't even show your face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like you should. It's not illegal, but I feel like you should like blacklist people just because their channel got banned. I feel like if their channel got banned, their channel got banned. Relax. It's not that big of a deal. But they're making it a bigger deal. That's the problem.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I think YouTube gaming's better. Crap like this.
You know what's funny? A lot of you are championing Twitch over YouTube, but after all this stupidity Twitch has been doing, people are like, maybe YouTube's not so bad. I'm on YouTube just because I stick with the devil I know. I know YouTube, and Twitch is just a whole different ball game. There's certain things you can't even say. They don't want you saying a simp or incel and stuff. It's just weird.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
kind of applies to them.
Yeah, definitely applies to them.
Dark One, you got anything?
Another bomb.
I think Dark One came back and went to sleep.
Oh, what?
Anyway,
this dude's docked.
Anyway, let's just keep going. No blacklisting. Stop blacklisting people. Just ban their accounts. That's it. When you blacklist people, it can be a very big headache because Imagine you doing a Game Awards show and that person you blacklisted has to come up and present an award. That will be an issue. That's when,
Yeah, like imagine if they banned Jeff Keighley off of Twitch, they couldn't show the Game Awards on Twitch.
exactly. Or if they banned Ninja, which I don't think that they banned. Wait, did they ban Ninja? I'm not too sure.
I don't think so. I don't think they did ban him, but they did do him dirty when he left. When he left for Mitzer originally, until Mitzer got shut down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, like yeah, if they banned Ninja and he was like on the Game Awards show doing like some type of awards, they would have to shut down the whole entire stream because they wouldn't be able to shut. That's why I said it's very tricky if you're like blacklisting people. To stop blacklisting people, all you have to do is just shut their stream, like just have to shut their channel down. That's it.
Yeah.
Now if they're doing something like you shut the channel down and now they're like appearing on somebody else's channel frequently, then you can like look into it. Like, hey, we shut your channel down. That doesn't give you the right to join somebody else's channel and be part of their channel anymore. You know, at that point, then like because when you enter a contract with Twitch, you can't stream from YouTube or anything, and it's only with you. And if that person who got banned tries to join somebody else's channel and all that shit, even if they're not getting any revenue of it, that should be a big no-no. But that's me. So yeah, go ahead. I'm done talking. I'm done with the talkie.
And,
What?
Darn did it.
Yeah, I think that's everyone.
Yep, just no blacklisting. Just ban their accounts. That's it. That's all they do.
Yeah. Now we're on to the other top story, and the great Acti-Blizz collapse dumpster fire has started roaring once again. And I mean really roaring. Activision Blizzard they suppressed evidence in their sex discrimination lawsuit, California claims. The language in the suit was expanded to include contract workers.
This is all very nice. I like what they're trying to do, but in the end, it's not going to do anything because at the end of the day, people are going to keep buying Acti-Blizzard stuff, and this law, they're probably going to disclose amount of money.
Yeah, according to the article, update portions of the complaint state that Acti-Blizz reportedly shredded internal documents related to complaints and investigations. Acti-Blizz violated the law by not... Yeah! Acti-Blizz violated the law by not holding on to these sort of documents. They rushed to file an inaccurate complaint in July, apparently, but CEO Bobby Kotick did eventually issue a statement that called its initial response tone deaf, vowing to improve company culture. Yeah, right.
Mr. Kotick.
Yeah, you guys totally slipped up. Y'all get what y'all deserve from here.
That's illegal. I'm just like,
yeah, but probably nothing's gonna happen. Let's be honest.
If it was any other person or any other company that didn't have money, they would have not only got shut down, the people would have went to jail for it. But since this is like $1 million company, who gives a fuck? Right?
$1 million company.
Provided this isn't enough damage to completely and utterly destroy them. But still, consumers are still going to consume.
Remember, everybody, when you have a lot of money, you can get away with anything, even murder.
Apparently. Unfortunately, this might end up being no different because once again, consumers, they gonna consume.
Well, actually, I did hear a lot of boycotting with some of the Activision products, so it ain't that. Yeah, I did hear some of that, but at the exact same time, if this is your business practice, I don't even want to do business with y'all. God,
No.
if this is the lengths that y'all want to go, I'm good. I'm doing business. I don't want to do business with y'all. I'm good.
Epic, you
If
got
I was at
a
a,
thing.
if I was invested, I would have dipped out.
I mean, these billion-dollar companies, they move differently.
Yeah. Yeah, they totally move differently, alright. Onward to this next topic. A lot of us already saw this coming. Epic, take it away here.
Ooh, what's the story? Wait, I can't see the screen. There's nothing on the screen.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
here it is.
Ah, well.
Overwatch. Overwatch McCree to be renamed due to being named after accused Blizzard developer. Okay, I'm just gonna say this.
It's high noon.
No, no. Um, don't rename a character just because things you don't want this character to be associated with this person. If you rename them, that's like you saying that their name was associated with this person. And once you rename them, people will say, "Like, oh, well, you know what? They were still associated with this person. I don't care if they have a different name. You know, I'm still no,
And
just
that's the
like yeah,
thing.
this person did that. Yeah,
It's the whole Barbara. I said the whole Barbara Streisand effect is gonna happen again. You're
Yeah.
gonna try to rename them just because something happened, and then people are
well,
gonna be like, you know
leave
what?
Yeah, there's still a
McCree
lot of people are still going to call
and
him McCree
just
even though
don't.
they officially renamed him. But now there's
Yeah,
heart rumors that they're going to Rule 63 him in Overwatch 2, and that's provided Overwatch 2 ever happens, and if Blizzard recovers.
They can bleed these nuts in their mouth. Uh, Blizzard, Activision. No, I don't want to support your company right now. I don't even want to look at y'all right now.
Yeah,
The
no
only
way.
thing the only thing y'all could do right now is to come out with an open apology. Which, by the way, I don't think they did. I don't think Blizzard as a company openly came out
Yeah, I didn't
and
fully do
apologized.
it.
Yeah, come up with an apology and then add benefits. Actually, add true benefits for their workers, and not tiptoe around with these illegitimate companies that you're trying to hire that don't do union. That don't do like they're claim for union busters. That's what I'm trying to say. Actually provide, actually have fucking human decency and listen to your employees. That's actually making you money. Yeah, do that instead of just giving Bobby Kotick his fourth yacht, or fourth or fifth yacht, or spaceship, or whatever the fuck y'all want to give him. Give people human rights. Come out with an apology. Go up and surrender the lawsuit and pay a fucking fine, and then pretty much do your best to try to make the best out of this bad situation. Because there's nothing really you can do. You fucked up. The only way you could bounce back from a fuck up is admit to your mistakes and change over time. But you're Blizzard, so you're not. So yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point in the game
Alright.
is dead, and they're just only good for one thing anyway. I won't name what. Next topic. We're now onward to the Nintendo news now. And first off is a quick shot article about Japan's top 40. They managed to. It was Nintendo dominated for 2 weeks in a row, but Ghost of Tsushima, now that they got their director's cut version released, it ended up breaking that streak. and Ghost of Tsushima is currently in 5th place as of here. First place is Ring Fit Adventure, second is Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel, Psycho Battle Royale, and third is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Mario Kart 8 is
Mario
not
Kart
going
8.
Bro, they're never going to make a new Mario Kart for the Switch, are they?
Well, no, unless if they decide to do something very huge. They've already worked on a brand new Mario Party.
Yeah, and they're making another fucking Splatoon for the system. But
Yeah.
we can't. But we some reason can't get another Mario Kart for the Switch. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. At this point, it's pretty evergreen until it's still pretty evergreen until a new one is hard announced.
Yeah,
Which I
right.
doubt will be until at least next year.
By the way, Switch is about to be in their fourth. It's about to be a 4th or 5th year next year. Because it came out in March, but I forget is it 2012 or 2013 or 2014.
I sadly have no idea when, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, the Switch. What the day
Switch
came out?
2017, something like that.
It came out when?
2017 or something like that.
I'll look it up. You probably are right with the 2017.
Because Switch came out after
March 2017.
March 3rd, 2017. Which it's we're already in 2021, so yeah, it's about to enter its 5th year.
Yeah, we're going into its 5th year.
And they're still trying to squeeze more power out of that dated ass processor. Oh my god. Why are we allowing this?
I do applaud it for still going strong, but still.
Why are we applauding this? If this was any other company, we would have said no a long fucking time ago. I think when it's 2nd year, we would have said no. But Nintendo's the only.
Then again, Nintendo does do their best when their back's against the wall. And their back was against the wall.
They haven't released good games for it, so I can't act as if it's a dated processor that's not releasing anything.
It was dated at the time when they released the Switch.
Yeah,
which, by the way,
still has good games for it that you can only get on the Switch. So I mean, that kind of software sells hardware at the end of the day.
Yeah. They corrected the marketing and the games.
Which, by the way, I was gonna say, right? Like, you don't need to be, the strongest console out there. You just need to have the best software out there in order for your product to do well. But it's just the fact that we're about to enter into its 5th year, and it's still trying to squeeze out of that dated ass processor, and I'm starting to get scared. You're actually starting to scare me. But it's a great way to play Hades, so
yeah.
It's
until the Pro actually comes out.
We still got to get over the COVID phase in the fucking world, and we still can't get over that because of thanks, China. COVID made in China.
That's true.
Oh my god! I guess everything was made in China, huh? Ain't that right, Epic? I have to go do something. Continue.
Yeah, continue. So Nintendo struck again. There's a fan-made 2D Metroid Prime remake, but they ended up having to shut down, unfortunately.
Yes, because Nintendo's IP, they're very draconian about their IPs, and if you try to, make a fan-made game or use their likeness, they really get overreactive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the no play, only remember meme going in full force. And this is actually not the first time it's happened Far from the first time it's happened, and not the first time it's happened this week.
How about y'all just change the names? Don't call it Mario. Call like the guy who wears a flat plumber suit if you're making a fan game, like Chungus or something, Medium Chungus or something, or Kario and his brother Uigi. Uigi. If you're gonna make it a Mario game, but don't say it's Mario. What's wrong? He's just a big fat plumber that stumps on red total shows. It's like we're not stealing your intellectual property or anything. Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, by no play only remember this is what I meant. This meme was what I meant. But of course, that never stopped pirates. As always.
That still won't stop them. Like, hell, like the end of the world could start. Hell, the end of the world could start, and people could just make a game, and they'll still pirate it to the very end.
Yeah.
It will get pirated to the very end. Like, dog, just get raptured already or something. Just go to sleep or something.
Yeah. Gotta make the best out of your life after all.
But yeah, that's all it.
Yeah.
I got to this topic. Epic's still gone, so we'll have to just keep going.
I don't know what's going on.
The heck? Where's my volume button?
Oh, good, you're back.
Oh, dang. Alright,
Yep.
that was crazy.
I thought your mom complained to you because of the cocaine or something.
You're also complaining about something, but we good.
Sorry. You heard my COVID made in China joke? Everything's made in fucking China, isn't it?
Yeah. We just went through Nintendo taking another IP. Nintendo taking down another fan game. But enough about that right now.
Your hairline made in the United States because you have a barber in the United States.
I mean, Nintendo, especially Nintendo, loves they just love taking down anything that even smells like their IP.
Yeah, this was a fan remake, a 2D fan remake.
I keep telling these people stop making remakes of Nintendo's just gonna take it down. It's a waste of your time. You just go do something else. I understand it's something you love. I mean, unless you're just making it for yourself and you're the only one playing it, it doesn't make sense to make it for other people because they're not gonna be able to play it or be able to play it like once and then it gets cease and desist, see indeed. I mean, it just Nintendo keeps doing this. I'm so sorry to see these people put all this work into something and just Nintendo comes in and banhammers it. But Nintendo's been doing this for a while. You keep putting this work in just for them to, just shut you down. I just don't think it's worth it.
Not one bit.
And they have these rules where they just banhammer everything. Not just Nintendo America, Nintendo Japan does that same thing.
Yeah.
They be banhammering arcades for not representing their games properly or whatever that means. I mean, it's just
I think Reggie said it best. Nintendo America don't really got much to say actually. If Nintendo Japan don't like it, Nintendo Japan don't like it, then Nintendo of America has to comply because if I don't know, Nintendo's a Japanese company and America is just like it's like a sister location or something.
Yeah, it's like a satellite kind of thing.
Yeah, so if the mothership tells the base ship that they don't like it, then the base ship has to comply. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, like unlike Sony, Nintendo's base is still in Japan, so it's America base and European base are not, the main base. So when when the main base like, yeah, no, we don't like it, take it down. They're like, okay.
Because I think the only okay thing that fucking Japan didn't really care about is the whole translation of Mother 3, when somebody remade Mother 3 and with the American translations, and somehow, some way, fucking the Japanese company do not give a fuck about that, about their Mother translation. They let it slide. That's the first one I only know about that they didn't get rid of. I think is it still up, the Mother translation? Yeah, the Mother 3 translation.
I
Yeah,
think
the
To my
so.
English
knowledge, it's
translation
still
for
up.
Mother 3. Yeah.
But
All right.
best bet if Nintendo does release an actual, Mother 3 translation to like Switch or something, best bet they're gonna see some desist.
Yeah, that's still gonna sell.
I don't know what they got a
Considering
problem with fan. They got
considering
beef with
everyone
fan
been
games.
sorry.
No, you good. I was just saying they got beef with fan games. That's it.
Yeah, everyone been pirating the Mother 3, but yeah, that's still gonna sell if that actually does happen.
Well,
Now,
Nintendo, you wasn't gonna resell Mother 3, but some well, yeah, I can't understand you, Epic.
yeah, you're breaking up, Epic.
And the reason why you won't see Mother 3 resold or another Mother 3 is because the creator is like, I don't want. He doesn't want to do it anymore. That's it.
Aww.
Well, well, Nintendo can redistribute Mother 3, but in the series, but the original creator of Mother doesn't not want to make another Mother game. So yeah, he's stuck with that, which is fine because the games look cool. It's just that they refuse to remake them. And the weird thing is, they remade them for the Switch. I mean, not the Switch, on the Wii U, but they don't want to port it over to the Switch, which I still find that shit weird.
Yeah. Now onward to Nintendo ruining more fun. Well, at the very last minute, they just shut down the Smash Brothers tournament for using a brawl mod, and that was a tournament exclusively for Project Plus, which was basically an enhanced version of Project M.
Oh yeah, I actually played a little Project Plus. I also played Project M way back.
Yeah,
Um,
same. I
unpopular
played
opinion, I thought Project
I played Project M a
M
lot.
was trash. Unpopular opinion, Project M was trash. But Project Plus was pretty cool. I liked it.
Oh
Problem
yeah, I
is,
have yet to mess with Project Plus.
Project Plus pretty cool. I played a little bit of that. Problem is, once again, I don't know. It's really weird though because I know Nintendo will come after Project M very hard. Uh, like very hard. Like you couldn't even mention it on a stream that was sponsored by. But they seem to kind of backed off in the recent years, and then I guess they came back and were like, "Oh, nah, we don't like this anymore, so we're gonna get rid of Project Plus."
Yeah.
And I just don't understand. Like, well, I do understand. I think Nintendo is sponsoring Riptide, so because they're sponsoring it, they don't want a game that is a modified version of their IP to be shown. Um, uh, I think that's pretty much it. Uh, see, this is what I say to people all the time. They're like, Nintendo doesn't sponsor events. I'm like, do you really want Nintendo to sponsor events? Because the events they sponsor, they tend to take out stuff that the vast majority of people want. You got to do certain stuff certain ways. I don't know.
The last thing Nintendo sponsored was the Nintendo World Championships for the fucking, was it E3 or was it Game Awards? Or was it
Well,
their
they
own
hosted,
personal events? Oh,
but like
wait.
the sponsoring is like, for example, like they sponsored Big House. By sponsoring, what Nintendo does, they bring, they pay for the setup. They don't put any money in the pot. but they pay for the TVs and the setups and stuff for the games, and that's how Nintendo sponsors. They put no money into the pot. They give you setups. They do give you what blah blah blah. So they did that with Big House, which is why they ended up getting rid of stuff in Big House, because they said, hey, we don't like this, so cut it. And then they're doing the same thing with Riptide.
Yeah.
Until
I
just
would just
known.
say,
To
I would
continue
just
with
say it
the
like
article.
this.
Oh, sorry.
I was just trying to say, I'm just gonna say it like this. For some reason, when people want to do Nintendo things, because Nintendo products get because Nintendo products got like a lot of range. It's like, let's just say if I want to have like a Mario Party tournament or all that stuff, and I was using like the current Mario Party, they'll be fine with that. But as soon as they hear somebody modded something, then they be like, shut the whole shit down. What I'm trying to say is, playing on Nintendo's products are fun and it brings enjoyment to everybody. But as soon as we do something that they don't like, they really, really gonna come down on it hard for no reason, pretty much. But yeah, you can continue. I was gonna say also, like, I think I was gonna say something on the lines of, I hate the fact that when Nintendo do something, it comes off mean spirited. A bit too mean spirited.
Yeah, this
Because
time because if they did it at the last second before that event would begin.
yes, and all we're doing is celebrating the products.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, well, we like, let's just say if we play Smash Brothers Brawl, Smash Brothers like a modded brawl or something, and everybody's enjoying it, and then they'd be like, we don't like the way you do it, so we're gonna shut it down. I'm like, but all we're doing is just playing a version of your game that y'all didn't make. It's still your game, and it's
Yeah,
still we're
I
still
think it's like
advertising your game. But yeah, go
thing is
ahead.
like for the people who say, "Oh, this is their IP, they can do what they want." You're right, but my thing is this: okay, if, for example, if someone's playing a modified version of Ultimate, I would agree with Nintendo for doing this, because Ultimate is still a very prominent game. Brawl is like what, 14 years old?
Yeah, I think
Who's
so.
still playing Brawl? I mean, I play it, but who's still playing competitively? Let's say that.
Yeah,
Who's still playing
at
Brawl
this point,
competitively?
about no one.
Unpopular
Exactly.
opinion.
The servers are dead. Servers are dead. They've been dead for
Yeah.
14 years. So the problem is Nintendo, no one is playing this game, competitively anymore. It's pretty much casually now.
Yeah.
So to play competitively, yes, they put some mods in, and like I said, this is the way they do it competitively. This is the way they keep it fresh. You are not supporting this game at all. You have not been supporting it for 14 years. Why does it matter?
Yeah.
I can understand if all your characters were naked or something like that. That was mod. That'd be crazy. But I mean,
Okay. Like, at some point, we do have to say where's the limit. And if the characters, like in Tekken, if their characters made a naked mod and they're trying to play in the tournament with naked mod, all right, let's shut that shit down fast.
exactly.
But if it's just like, if there's like everybody's clothes is decent looking, and they only play like a little mod, like, just like, let's just say like this, they're playing for fun. This is not no money or anything. This is playing for fun, and there's like everybody's decent, everybody's getting along. It's nice. It's like a good event. Everybody's having fun, all that stuff. I see no reason to shut it down. But if everybody's getting violent, then yeah, shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, there's a right way and a wrong way to do it, and they're not doing it the right way.
exactly. Like I said, I mean,
Yeah.
games you haven't been supporting for 14 years, all people are doing are supporting it, playing it, enjoying it. Like I said, I mean, and the thing is, it's not like they're doing this through piracy. They have to have the Brawl disc. They have to put it in a Wii or a Wii U. They put in Wii U's actually, but they have to have a Wii U, your console. They have to have They have to have your console, and they have to have your game, like, to play it. Period. You are losing nothing. 14-year-old game. You're not supporting. You have not supported for 14 years.
Oh,
Why
its initial
still
release
matter?
is 2008.
Yeah, like 14 years ago, right?
Yeah.
13. But still, a long time ago.
Another popular opinion. I still like Brawl to this day. I think Brawl is literally better than
I think
fucking
Brawl's the
Ultimate.
best Smash game. I think Brawl's the best Smash game. Y'all can fight me on that. Brawl was the best one. Still is. That's why I still play it. But like I
Yeah.
said, Nintendo's not supporting the game anymore, and that's the way to keep it fresh. And Nintendo's like, hey, you can't do the blah 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 blah. But Nintendo.
Yeah.
Come
Meanwhile,
on, man.
Melee still is competitive play.
Yeah, like it's just I don't see why boycotting on some stupid shit. Like if you just get Melee like fucking online and you gotta play like like Melee online, like is it really that big of a deal that you stop them playing a game that you made online? Why is that shit stupid?
Yeah. There's actually a ton of heavy backlash, of course, from this. To quote article, Riptide was contracted recently by Nintendo of America representative regarding the Project Plus events. As a result of that conversation, there will be no Project Plus tournaments or subs at Riptide. Read a short statement posted on the event's Twitter page. We're going to stay impact this news in the Project Plus community. We'll be contacting all attendees registered for Project Plus events with further information and updated refund request procedure shortly. But moving to the
you can tell me.
backlash,
Oh, you go
one
ahead.
person
Sorry.
says, "Super cool of Nintendo of America cancel an event that's been planned for months, 2 weeks, just before it happens. It's just a concern to all the people that bought plane tickets and hotels months ago." And Hungry Pots even said, "This is unforgivable at this point. There's no legitimate reason for Nintendo to do this that doesn't include complete disconnect with the current culture of their consumers." And this was just the day after they shut down the 2D Metroid Prime remake, despite being completely different from the GameCube games that inspired it, and it ended up being halting development after 4 years. Unquote.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't see the point of this. It's not like this is an egregious mod. This is, I don't know. It's just, I don't see the point of them doing all this. I mean, Nintendo Brawl is just such an old game that you haven't supported since its release.
Yeah.
There's been 2 iterations of Smash since then. I on 3 different platforms. I just don't see the point of this.
Yeah. The trip is that all this backlash was justified, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got from here.
All I can say is this isn't nothing new. Nintendo's been doing this shit for fucking years. It's still unacceptable to today. I just want to know why is everybody surprised? Like, of course they're gonna do something like this. Of course nothing's gonna change. The only thing you can make the only way you can make a company see is you stop buying their products and you just boycott and stop buying their products, and then you show them with your wallets that you need to change your business practice to get with the times. But the problem is, I don't think anybody is going to stop buying Nintendo products. I'm sorry. It's just
No, I mean people gonna go on Twitter #boycott Nintendo, and then the next headline you see is Nintendo record sales. It's like what?
Lead luck to heaven, more like they did some type of demonic rituals. I'm telling you, like fucking with Pokemon. I don't like Pokemon's business strategies or anything like that. I don't like what they do with some of the games. But I end up buying it anyway because I am a sheep. I end up buying their products anyway because I'm a sheep. And some reason I play their products and they turn out exactly what I think of it. It's not that good at all. Like if anybody had their hands on a Pokemon game, anybody could have did a better job. But yet they break records, sell every fucking time. And this is why we don't get nice things.
Looked pretty hype. That last direct looked pretty hype. I will say that.
Yeah, totally.
People think you can fight Pokemon. You cannot fight the Pokemon, but you can still take damage. By the way.
Yeah, they can murk you.
Yeah. You can use other Pokemon to fight against the Pokemon, but you can't actually do that yourself. That's crazy.
They can
My
fight you.
boy,
They can murk you.
That's too crazy.
will literally be game changing if your Pokemon you can fight a boss Pokemon together. And you can have 6 up in your party, including yourself, or you can have like switch yourself. And that would have been gameplay changing, but no, they won't do that.
I mean, I guess it makes
That's
sense
if your
though,
back's
because
against the wall.
I guess it makes sense because realistically, what is a human gonna do to like someone like Rhyhorn? But like versus like say realistically,
Yeah.
I'm talking about Pokemon. I'm talking about Pokemon you can fight. What you gonna do? Go
Yeah,
hands to
Pokemon
hands
you're
with
able
God?
to fight.
Wait,
Or
what
you
you gonna
can
do? Go
just try
hands
to
to hands with
escape the
Arceus?
scene.
He's
Exactly.
literally
Go ahead and
Pokemon
have
God.
He's gonna be like, "Yo, what you doing?"
I'm not gonna lie. I would literally play that game if I could throw hands at Arceus. Like, hey, Arceus.
Arceus be like, "Sure, you get it over."
Hey, I don't care. I would literally play that in a heartbeat if I could throw hands with Arceus.
Yeah, nah. The games look good, and it looked like they're actually putting some effort into the remake. So
I'm just gonna say it like this. I do not like Diamond and Pearl, that small chibi style. You could have literally made it live, like you could have made it like a better live version of the overworld. Like this isn't the DS. You have more power to play with.
I think it looks better, honestly. I like what they're doing with it.
Yeah.
It's like I told Master Menos, I don't think people realize how bad Diamond and Pearl looks now, like how badly aged. Like people look at the rose tinted glasses, like if you really objectively look at that Diamond and Pearl, you look at the remakes, it's night and day. Like
Yeah, and that's
Dog,
before
dog,
Platinum.
you talk about 2D sprites versus a 3D model. Honestly, I think the 2D sprites look better, but that's subjective.
Actually, those are 3D models too. They're just made on a 2D plane.
Yeah, they're made on a 2D plane for the DS.
Wait, really? I thought.
Yeah,
Wait, really? I thought DS.
Plus, the UI was really slow.
Yeah.
And
Those
the actual Pokemon pool wasn't that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a ton of new stuff, and including new evolutions, but we got a ton of new stuff, including new evolutions, but still.
Hang on, Menos. Go ahead, Epic.
It's a go. Like I said, that's what I tell people. Like I had a friend that talked to him like go back, and like he actually grabbed Diamond Pearl. He actually still has it. And he booted the game up and looked at it. He's like, oh wow, you're right. This game does not look nearly as good as I remember. I'm like, no, it doesn't look as good as anyone remembers it. Rose tinted glasses. This game did not age well visually at all. Like even close. Not even close.
Oh fuck! You're right. It is a 3D, 2D sprite type of style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of people they remember it differently. It's like I remember Twilight Princess looking better than it did. Still a great game, but looks horrible.
I still don't think it looks bad as the way it does, but I do agree with you that the remake obviously looks better. But I'm just saying from my perspective, I just don't like the chibi, like the mini chibi sprite style. I just don't for the overworld, that is.
Oh yeah.
And the other Diamond and Pearl did the same thing with the chibi, so they're doing it to kind of just stay in line with it. And then when you look at the battles, it looks completely different.
Yeah. In battle, it looks completely different.
Yeah. So,
which by the way, if you know why they did this, they probably did this to save. I think this is just a think. I think they did that style just to save memory, because as you know, the Switch does not have a lot of memory to play with.
I don't think they did it for that, just because Arceus doesn't look like that at all. I think they just did it simply because they wanted to keep it as faithful to original, because the original's overworld kind of is chibi in itself. It's just the DS couldn't do as much as the Switch can, so there are certain things they couldn't do back then.
This is a game. Also, this is a Game Freak that's working on this.
No, this is a Game Freak.
It's Ilka.
This is who?
It was Ilka that's doing this now, not Game Freak.
You say Ilka?
Yeah.
So I don't know their talents.
Pretty sure they're a Japanese company that's done PC Japanese games. I don't think they've done anything outside of ports and PC games. But I mean, like I said, it looked like they're actually doing stuff. And then with the Direct, they actually were talking about stuff they added and stuff, and not just quality of life changes, just stuff in general, where it's not a one-to-one remake. They've actually added some stuff, so I'm like, it seems like they're actually trying with this one, so I can at least give it a chance.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it because I'm a fucking sheep, but I still don't like how they did with the overall. You can suck the blue to me in the face. I still don't like it,
I
but
mean,
I'm still
Oh,
gonna
to be
buy
yeah.
it
fair, the
anyway.
overworld looks exactly the same. Just a better, updated version of the overworld and Diamond and
Yeah.
Pearl. You know,
Oh,
that's why that's why I say I don't understand that point. Like, you're not the only one who's made it, but I'm like, the overworld and the other one was chibi too. It's just they couldn't do it the same as they're doing it here. I don't really understand. Like, it's like it looks like a better
yeah.
version of that. Like,
I
if you
would,
say you don't like the fact that they're just making Diamond and Pearl again, I agree with that. But I don't know, the overall thing, just that point doesn't make sense to me. Just because it's not. If you like the original
Yeah.
Diamond and Pearl, the overall here shouldn't bug you. And that's just my opinion on that.
oh, I'm sorry, I was gonna interrupt you. I was like, dog, you know what's weird? I would have honestly, I would have took if it was like, let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee. I think that's what she's talking about. I would have took that
Uh-huh.
style. I really would. Like, I would have thought that was like a little bit. I wanted the people who made let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee because I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
same.
Besides you not battling the wild Pokemon, that was the only gripe of that game. It was a little boring, but at the exact same time, it was a remake of the originals, which the original already has a remake of a remake, but it's still granted. But it still look good. As a chibi game, it still look good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Going
yeah.
back to Ilka, they didn't just work on the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. This is far from their first foray. They helped with Near Automata, Near Replicant, Ace Combat 7, Code Vein, and both versions of Dragon Quest 11.
Oh, nice.
Pretty nice portfolio.
Yeah, I know they've done. I know they've done things. I just didn't know everything they did.
Yeah.
I just want to hear about the company because I just want to hear what they do. I've been also sidetracked. I've been hearing that Biting is like canceling a lot of student loans lately, and they're telling people like to just go register and just give them like a dumbass reason they'll cancel your student loans too.
I
But yeah,
registered. I gave them the
Yeah.
exact reason. My school was gypping me out of money because the president was stealing money.
Yeah, same.
oh, oh yeah, we went to the
Yeah, I
same
think
school.
it's safe to move to the next topic, which was also Pokemon related. The
Let
Pokemon
me
Center stores are now closing across Japan indefinitely due to pandemic concerns.
real quick, Epic, send me some of that documents and stuff because I'm gonna need to apply too. I didn't let them know that during my stay that the president was embezzling money and they was
Yeah,
getting people to take out Parents Plus loans when they didn't really need you to.
You know what? Same here.
Stop.
they're just taking money. So that's my big thing about it. I'm like, yo, listen, I was paying and you guys weren't teaching me. But that's just my thing about that.
Oh yeah, and then I can let them know that there was one year that the teacher just straight up quit and they didn't have nobody to teach us. So they put a teacher in that didn't have the qualifications to teach us. They teach us a class 240 when it was like, oh, that teacher could teach us. I'm like, no, he couldn't. No, he couldn't.
No, he was
No.
nice. He couldn't teach.
Ew.
He couldn't teach anything.
What was that?
I don't know what the heck that was.
I don't know what
I
that
was
was
trying to ignore
either.
it. I was trying to ignore it, but I was, what the heck is that?
Y'all are weird.
Oh, Nicole.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it's Nicole. I
Oh,
think
what
I,
the
It
heck?
was Nicole this
oh,
whole
I think she
time.
I think she drunk.
Oh,
I think you're
no.
drunk.
At work!
Hey, I'm on break. I'm on break, so this is fine.
Oh, she's
Oh.
drunk on the break. Let's go.
What are you talking about? Me and my friends get drunk at
Yo, don't
we don't get drunk at work. We stay like good Samaritans and be
Yeah.
straight while we take a break.
They
We
drink alcohol.
definitely, yes, we definitely do not hit the bond also, but it's cool.
In other words, if I was wasted at work, I
They
would have
drink apple
flexed by
juice
now.
and eat. Yeah, but yeah, that's how I feel about that. It is what it is. And
What was talking
yeah,
about? I forgot.
The latest topic was Pokemon centers are closing across Japan, definitely due to pandemic concerns.
Good.
Ugh.
I don't want people to get sick. I'm sick now, and I don't even like it.
I'm honestly sad to see this go, but still, it's for the best since actually this pandemic seems to be being even worse news in Japan recently.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why they had opened up that Nintendo themed Universal Park during the pandemic. They had to close that down.
Because
Now they have to close the Pokemon. Like,
they're
yeah,
fucking stupid. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
let's put in a fucking theme park in the fucking pandemic so we can rake in some dough. Like I'm not to be devil's advocate, but if they made it available, they knew that there was a fucking pandemic going on in Japan. They knew.
to be fair with them, is they did develop this park way before the pandemic, and it was slated to open at that time. Period. So I think they just didn't want to waste their money not opening it because it would cost them more money not open than just to open. But still, I mean, they should just bit the bullet on that one.
But yeah, but if you know there was a fucking pandemic going on, and you have a chance to take the bad press, either take the bad press or lose money. What do you think a company's gonna do? like
Never
Epic.
gonna choose to lose money. You're never gonna choose
Yeah,
to lose money.
that's what I'm saying. Bad press or losing money. Like, come on, it took Disney a lot of fucking effort to just close down the park during the fucking pandemic. Because remember, Disney didn't close down the park in the pandemic until like later on. Until like the shit got worse to the point where
they opened it back, then they closed it again. Now I think they opened it back again to limit the amount of people now.
Oh, understood.
Yes. This shit takes money, everybody.
Yeah, it costs them more money to keep it closed than to just open it. So that's why they do that.
That messed up.
I mean, they don't care about people's lives. They care about how much money they're making.
Oh, yeah.
This is what I hear with most companies when they try to reopen during the pandemic. Money, 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 money.
Yep. That's all they care about. I mean, it's like when people ask these questions, they're like, "Why would they do this? Money, money, money. That's it. That's the only answer you need. That's the reason why they do it. That's not a good answer. I never said it was a good one. I just said it is one.
Yeah. That's pretty much every corpo right now.
Yeah, like, you don't have to like the answer, but it's the answer,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just tell you like this: Little Johnny lost the head. He's dead. Is the park still making money? Yeah, but all right, keep it open. But still, we'll just pay the family. It'll be all right.
Here's a commercial for a Disney theme park right now, actually, on my TV.
I think the only park that closed down for too much murders was it Extreme Park? It was some park.
I know Fun Spot closed down, but Fun Spot's not owned by a multi-billion-dollar corporation like Disney. But yeah.
Nah, wait, you talking about Fun Spot? No, the one in Fayetteville is still open.
Oh, really? Oh, the one over here closed. I mean, it's back open now, I think. But I mean, I think it closed.
Fun Spot was called Fun Junction USA, and before Fun Junction USA, it was called Dixieland. And you don't really need to know why they changed the name Dixieland. You kind of don't really need too much brain power why they closed it, because changed the name from Dixieland to Fun Junction USA. They changed it again to Fun Spot. For fuck's sake, they need to stop changing that name.
I mean, it's been a Fun Spot for a while, though, so it might stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had Fun Junction USA for like they only had it for like a year before they changed that shit again. That shit was funny.
All right, guys, my break is over. I gotta go.
All right. See you later, Nicole.
Where's darkness?
Have fun.
I think he went to sleep, then he woke up and got off.
Seriously asleep.
Because I heard snoring, and then I heard snoring stop, and then he got off. So I think he was snoring. He went to sleep, he started snoring, and he woke up, realized he went to sleep, then he got out.
It's all
man.
right. Like, man, got to sleep. I'm off work, so I'm good. I'm just sick.
Yeah, same. Well, not the sick part, thank God. But
Well, thank
anyway,
God for
let's move.
you.
Well, let's
I
move
want to do
to the
so.
next topic, and don't worry, I already broke out the clown world visual a while ago because this next one, epic.
What happened?
I was wrong last week. I was wrong to have hope. I was hoping that this was the one instance where nothing didn't go the woke route, and look what happened.
I was hoping that fucking human race will have more than 3 brain cells.
Saints Row
Guess
But
what?
no,
reboot gang led by hipsters and diver. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Goodbye, guys. Podcast over.
screw
Goodbye. Have a
this.
good one.
Yeah,
I'm
Volition
willing
actually
to get.
did this.
I'm willing to give a game. I'm willing to get to see more of the game
To quote,
before
yeah, we actually
say
did
I'm
see
out.
some gameplay. We actually did see some gameplay after the initial reveals. It looked pretty alright game wise, but still, I have high doubts the character customization would be of any good either. Because while they didn't see it, Volition did confirm it. But still, as to quote the article, as expected, modern day politics has corrupted something that was once good, as evidenced by the new Saints game leading the charge in the upcoming Saints Row reboot. And just look at this crap! Ugh. No way these guys would actually survive a real gang incident. A real gang incident in that same universe.
Wait, you talking about the character designs? Yeah, not a big
Yeah, the
fan of it.
characters at hand.
It doesn't matter. All you got to do is it's a remake. They try to take it another direction. Let's just see
I'm
what
back.
direction they take it.
Yeah, and they're taking
I'm
it.
back.
Oh, hey, Dark One.
No, this is not Dark One. It's Epic Thief. I had to take a little
Oh,
break
titties.
after I read that title. Yeah, after I read that title, I had to take a little break. I had to walk out. I had to go stretch my legs.
Oh, understood.
Whenever I see the word hipster unironically used now in 2021, it just makes me want to throw up. I just can't
Seriously,
even.
these guys look like they crawled out of some random Starbucks after they drowned their sorrows in soy lattes from their college and ended up going under after a lawsuit happened to them.
Like I said before,
And now they gotta resort to crime like this.
like I said before, I need to see more. I like to see more gameplay. I like to see if the game's fun or not. Then I'll give it a shot. But if y'all don't know, the original Saints Row was supposed to be, because everything had a rival. Saints Row was supposed to be the antithesis. Can't say that word right. Antithesis to GTA. It was supposed to be like, if you didn't get GTA, then you get Saints Row. But now they were happy when Saints Row couldn't go against GTA. They lost because GTA is more of a crime game than Saints Row, so everybody kind of changed it, went over to no. Saints Row changed their vision and made it more silly and cartoony, and that's why 3 and 4 are more wackier than 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
2 was a little wacky. Like, don't get me wrong, 2 was kind of wacky, but 2 was more. It was more gang related.
It was
than
more
wacky.
grounded
Yeah.
than 3 and 4.
2
3
had
and 4.
serious moments, but it still retained its wackiness.
Yeah.
1 and 2 were like that. 3 and 4 were even more wacky, but it still kept the spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hot ups for this crap,
was
however.
Yeah, I think 3 was amazing. So them remaking it sounded nice to me at first. I still need to see some gameplay and stuff of it, but it's just when you in 2021 unironically say hipsters and stuff, I feel like you lost touch.
Yeah, Volition ended up losing touch. And don't worry, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
About the decision to make the game the way it is. Saints, the Volition actually responded to the backlash, and yeah, it's no good. It is totally no good. The short answer is that they're basically just saying, "Oh, it's not for you guys then."
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. They seriously pulled that card.
But yeah, when people are like, oh, we got diverse. No, I hate when companies come out. We have a diverse crew working on this game. Why do you feel the need to say that?
Yeah.
You got a crew working on it.
Just remember when they say device crew, we have a diverse set of crew, which means we got a woman, we got a black guy, we got a Mexican.
Even though the games were already diverse to begin with, it's just not the agenda kind.
I'm just saying like this, like I said, I need to see gameplay. I need to see if I like the game or not before I make a decision. I don't care if you take it in a different spin, as long as it's fun. That's all I care about. But don't try to sell me sand when it's don't try to sell me a rock and tell me it's not a rock. It's a rock. it's a rock. It's clearly a rock.
Yeah, I mean, that's my only thing is if the game's still good, then okay, but don't do the whole get woke, go broke stuff. That stuff really upsets me. I really hate seeing that in games, and I don't know why that keeps happening. Like, no one cares.
Yeah. They should have been seeing this from many other games that went woke and got broke instead.
Games and movies, like just
yes,
media in general.
Pretty much everything.
This has not worked.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody, if I'm coughing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to mute myself.
Don't ever apologize for being sick, bro. You're sick. It's okay, man.
Yeah, it's okay.
Powering through.
I fucking hate people because people got me sick. God damn it.
Hey, DC, on the bright side, at least you didn't show up at the show while having laryngitis, which is the error that I made way back in season 1.
But I can die. I could die. You can make a full recovery. There's a thing. There's a difference to that. Well, you can't die with laryngitis, but I'm just saying. Even if it's a 90% recovery, I could still possibly die. Anyway, back to the show. We're talking about fucking Saints, bro. How Get Broke and Go Broke is trying to change the culture everywhere, and they need to fucking chill out because no one cares. I don't care about the Get Broke and Go Broke. I don't care about the LGBTQ community. I hope y'all have your own rights just as much as everybody because it's stupid. But I don't want a game to change this whole vision just to try to tell me, yeah, we support vaginas and the people want to get vaginas too, or unpopular take, I know, but just sell me a fun game. That's all I want. I don't care about any of that.
Don't ever cloud your vision or do anything to obstruct it just because you want to appease as many people as possible. You make the game you plan on making. I mean, especially when it's a remake, it's already known. Like, this is already a known game, known franchise. Why switch it up? It became popular off of off its merits.
Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, and especially don't actually insult your old fans with stuff I just highlighted.
Here's what I'm trying to say about this. It's not like we don't. It's like I don't support, LGBT community. Like, I hope y'all have rights. I hope y'all get your rights y'all deserve. I hope that people don't pick on you or anything like that just because you're LGBTQ community. That's what I'm not trying to talk about. I am full support of y'all. It's just the fact that I don't like it where a company pretty much hinders or pretty much destroy its own original morals just trying to pander to a fan base. I don't like that. Even if it wasn't LGBTQ, like even if it wasn't that, I don't like it. Like how they did He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. I don't know what the fuck they did to that show, but I hear unanimously they messed that show up bad. I don't know what the
Yeah,
hell
it totally
Kevin
messed
James
up
or
bad.
Smith. I don't know what the hell Kevin James or Smith did, or whoever's over it. But yeah, don't do that. Just to destroy a game just to cater to a fan base. Please don't do that.
Yeah, and I think
That's what I'm
this
trying
is
to
going
say.
to be the same case with with Saints Row's remake.
I sure hope not, because like I said, I like Saints Row a lot. But like I said, just don't do the go woke, go broke kind of stuff. I don't need that.
Personally, I think it's too late at this point.
Epic. I hear
This is the
for
route
the
they
Master of the
chose, and they're
Universe.
sticking with it.
Epic. I hear for the Master of the Universe. I'm sorry, I'm gonna spoil it real quick, but
Oh
They
no, I
killed
already
off-
watched that crap
they killed off He-Man.
twice.
Twice. The guy who's the main character of the Masters of the Universe. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. You kill off your original main character just to shift focus to the side characters that no one gives a fuck about. That's not good. That's never good. It's like Naruto. If you're going to Naruto, you kill off Naruto just to focus on the other characters. That's not cool. You don't ever do that.
Then kill off Naruto's focus on Sakura and Ino.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
just kill off Naruto and Sasuke and focus on Sakura and her struggles and getting her life back together. No one cares. That's what I'm trying to say.
No one cares. I definitely don't. But yeah, I don't know why Master Universe
Obviously, no.
would do that. I think Kevin Smith is the person over it, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Like,
Yeah.
you were wrong for doing
Yeah,
that.
the guy just became a complete fraud.
He used to be funny. What happened?
Dog, all you have to do is just make a fun action adventure show, and you didn't. I don't know how you messed that up.
He had one job.
Yeah, one job.
The
Right, literally
blueprint,
one job.
the blueprint was there in front of you. How do you fuck that up?
Yeah.
He said, "You know that blueprint? We're not following any of that."
See, I got a blueprint that all you have to do is just have eBay and have some action scenes. You can have a story if you want it, but it could just really be pure action scenes. No, we're not gonna do any of that.
Yeah, because I mean, the original He-Man didn't really have much of a story. It was pretty much pure action and tomfoolery. It was fun.
This is why I don't ever drink that woke Kool-Aid.
Yeah, by the way, nowadays I feel like everything needs a story, but no, not really. I feel like there's some mentality on. You can just have mindless fun. You can just make a show
And look
that
at
does.
Amazing World of Gumball. You look at those episodes. A lot of them don't even make sense, but it's funny. It's fun. That's why it's so popular. Ed and Eddie. Once again, no story. Mindless fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
next.
but
Yeah,
next up, on
like
to
that,
related
everything needs to
and
focus.
on to some sad related news. The Saints Row super modern Volition community developer Mike Watson just passed away recently, and that was the morning of the day of Saints Row's remake's announcement.
That's very coincidental, but rest in peace. What happened?
Yeah, may he rest in peace. He did work for Volition, but he then had to leave because he was trying to battle stage 4 cancer.
Oh,
and
dang.
he sadly took him. Ugh. The bright side is he doesn't have to see his monstrosity, and I hoped he's in a better place. But still,
let's give him a moment of silence real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, rest in peace. I am glad that he doesn't have to see this, though.
Yeah, this is a complete disaster.
All right, man. Next topic. This topic makes me sad.
Yeah. straight to next topic, which is thankfully
Switching
far,
back?
far happier. Bad news.
What?
Other bad news first. One on the censorship corner, but good news is there's just one in. There. Good news is no censored games actually. We
No
went.
censor
This
games.
is the
Nice.
first week without having to report anything censored at all.
Nice.
In fact, this is in relation. Yeah, if you remember China doing similar stuff to this, but apparently South Korea, on the other hand, has thought otherwise. They originally had a midnight gaming curfew for those under 16, but they were completely and utterly revising it now. Yeah, and the main reason why they're revising it, well, they're just using their parents' numbers and accounts. They originally did this to try to combat being addicted to video games. But of course that didn't work.
Well, I'm just gonna say this. They don't want people to be addicted to video games, which is fine. That's fine. But the thing is, when you tell people not to do something, that makes them want to do it more. A lot of them. So
Streisand effect, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Streisand
So I
effect.
mean, it has definitely had the opposite effect of what they wanted. Because, like I said, you're telling them, "Hey, you can't do this." Okay, well now I want to do it. And some of them weren't gonna do it. But like, hey, now I want to do it because I'm not supposed to. It's just like DC said. It's just like I mean, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Remember you guys, no more murder. Man, I didn't murder before, but now I'm gonna urge to murder. That's pretty much what it is.
Where does knife come from?
Yeah.
That's
According to the article, this was reportedly trumped by children using the parents' number. Other gaming websites that did not enforce the law or straight up connecting to foreign servers. Well, didn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Thankfully,
because,
yeah.
yeah,
And we're currently
I
still
can't
in the
play-
pandemic, so that goes triple.
Yeah, because one, they're in the middle. We're all in the middle of a pandemic. Two, if I'm a kid and I got nothing to do at home but to fucking game, and it's like about to be, gaming hours off, I'm just, my parents like, yeah, you can still play the game. Just switch to my account. You good? I'm gonna do just as that. You ain't gonna fucking stop me. Fuck you.
Exactly. Like I mean,
Or they
especially
use
since,
other
like,
gaming websites that didn't enforce it, or they just use a Viper.
like especially if it's like with weekend or whatever. I don't know. It's like, or you don't have to go anywhere the next day, or it's just who cares? I don't know. It's like, oh, it's
Which-
late, so you can't play games.
Hang on. Y'all smart because I failed fucking the United States just because I'm a dumbass. Is South Korea part of the United States or no? Or they're
No, but they're
It's
westernized.
Yeah, it's a Commonwealth country, I think. Sort of like
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. I think so. I have to look it up.
all right, so it's true. So it's just that they're under our protection. So that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
North Korea thing.
And they also kind of got poisoned as a result, but still. Remember, they're suffering from the same wokery as we are.
All right, so yeah, this is stupid. I feel like that. Well, them getting, them just taking the curfew away. That's good. Don't improvise the curfew. Let people just stop trying to govern our children. Let us decide for ourselves how we want to govern our children, how we want to raise our child. Because if you try to control the masses, all there is going to be chaos. But if you let us control our own chaos, then there could be order from it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, make the parents be parents. So
Yeah.
if something happens with the kids, they hold the kids and parents accountable. That way, you can set an example for other parents that, hey, if my kid messes up, I'm on the chopping block too. so that forces them to be parents. I don't understand why the government wants to be people's parents. Not just
Exactly.
not like
Yeah.
South Korea, America, everyone just like Britain. The government really wants to be people's parents. It's like you're not.
No. Let parents be
Right.
parents, and parents stop being lazy.
Yeah, stop letting your TV or home entertainment sectors be your children's parents. And I don't feel like dealing with them today. I don't care what you feel like. You felt like having a child, so feel like taking care of them. Period.
Dog, if you have a child, like back in the day, when you're younger, you have school the next morning. We have to stop playing the game at 9 o'clock because after 9, it is time to come in the house. After 9, game time stops. At 9, that is it. You have to stop everything what you're doing, take a bath, go get something to eat, and then go to bed because you got school in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah, that was
know.
hard enforced.
Yes, it was hard enforced from Monday through Friday. On Saturday and Sunday is the only time we get to actually relax and play the game how long we want and all that stuff. But as soon as it hits that Sunday, and yeah, as soon as it hits that Sunday, and when Monday's coming up and school starts at 7 a.m., time to go to bed. Time to go to bed at 9. Cut the game off, and if they're still trying to play the game after 9, then we come in. We turn off the TV, we cut the cord, we take the system from the room, and they forced to go to bed at that point. Like, I don't understand how hard that is. Like, technology is still the big thing, but they can still be draconian. As a parent, you can still enforce the discipline as you was as a child, no matter how much technology there is. I'm just saying. Pretty much be a parent. That's what we're all trying to say.
Yeah.
But my
Thankfully, we're
kids,
still on the clown visual because we're on the dumb news segment now.
but my kid's crying again. I really want to give him his favorite toy. Like, dog, don't. But the kid's acting up in public. Like, I want this now. You have to reaffirm them that you said no. You have to reaffirm them. Even if it's embarrassing you, you have to let them know that you're not going to tolerate this shit.
Yeah, and you have to stand your ground.
Gotta stand your ground. It's just some people got different ways than others. Some people beat their children because that's the only way to discipline them. I'm not saying it's good, right, or wrong way, but I'm just saying it's a way.
Yeah.
People beat their children. Some people some adults shout at their children. Some adults just let them cry and let them have their anger went out.
Yeah.
But
Speaking
either
of
way.
children, while this is quick shot news, this is also breaking news.
All right.
No, calling your baby Game Pass will not get you a free subscription. First off, why the serious hell would you do that? Second off, why would you do that?
See, this right here, why not everyone deserves to have children.
Ugh.
Sometimes you just gotta take the nut away from people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta splice some people, slice some guys that you know spray some girls. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
What
cut
kind
some
of
cords.
what kind of thinking goes to hey babe? Yeah, when it became our baby Game Pass, that means Microsoft has to give us free Game Pass. No,
Oh yeah, and this comes from the very top of Xbox itself.
It's
According to article.
$15. It's $15. You don't have $15 for
you have money
what?
to have a kid. A kid is more expensive than Game Pass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. According to
Oh,
article, as reported by Hotaku after Hein shared the past anecdote, Grimrick trying to say also asked that no one named their baby Game Pass. Fancy Elder Scrolls shouldn't get their hopes up either. One of their presenters warned how many parents will call their child Dovahkiin just to get the free games. The others quickly specified that it only works once, which Hines agrees with. So I guess that means we'll all have to go for a different franchise now, right? Don't try Zelda.
What
Don't
we're
try
trying to
Zelda
say
either.
is, we're trying to say is sucking dick will not get you Game Pass. Just pay for the Game Pass.
Yeah.
Listen,
Ugh.
a baby is more expensive than Game Pass. That would not be a good trade-off if you got it for free. Don't ruin your child's life by naming them freaking Game Pass because you want to. That's so. This topic is so stupid. I don't even have the energy for it.
Yeah, only the stupid people are breeding is actually a quote for a reason. This. Jump like
I just
this.
got one. I just got one question because it takes two to tango. It takes a mother and a father to have a baby. Out of both of them, none of them thought Game Pass was a bad idea. We failed on both fronts. They failed on both fronts. We'll just say, like, none of them thought that this was a bad idea.
Nah, they were giving free Game Pass.
And it costs $15.
Yeah, it's just $15 for I think a year, right?
If I was the doctor, I was asking, sir, what name did you want this child to be? Oh yeah, Game Pass, sir. No, please, stop.
I'm
No,
sure
sir.
they've had that talk.
Stop. Get some help.
I'm glad we're
Like I said, I
spent.
have no energy for this topic. Let's move on.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid.
Here's something even worse. So Epic Games did not learn from last time and decide to hold another political event. This time after Martin Luther King Jr. for their latest Fortnite event, and this time they disabled most emotes except for the whip one.
Oh my gosh. You guys don't deserve to have my name.
Just even freaking worse.
Yes, because the whip emote, it does not say any racist things. It does not say any racist things whatsoever.
Yeah, they did do. Yeah, they were able to do other emotes. I think they only disabled the tomatoes because from last time. But this time they had to disable most of them. But they forgot the whip.
They forgot the whip. They didn't forget
They
the
forgot the
Someone
whip.
there has a dark. Someone there has a dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
And they don't have any quality control check. I was thinking about that is listen. This is what happens when these companies try to get political. Oh, we're getting political, so we're going to do this for everyone. No. How about you just make games and update your games?
Just make your games, update your games, and hold events that aren't this.
Listen, here's what happened. I might be wrong, but I did hear somebody else talk about this stuff before. They held this topic because somebody approached them. I think it was the Martin Luther King Foundation, them and their family. They approached them about the situation. I feel like they was trying, with the emote thing, I feel like they was trying to get rid of all of the emotes. But like you said, they forgot one. It is a very bad look that they didn't get rid of one of the most racist ones, a whip, which if you don't know, like slaves used to get whipped back in the day. But
yeah.
And sharecroppers.
Yeah. And I understand that they want to spread more speech about Martin Luther King's speech. The speech is about love and like love each other, and we need to stop attacking each other just because we're a different color. Like love each other and hope that we can like build a better society together. Fun fact, Martin Luther King, it kind of worked, but not really. We still kind of hate each other.
Well, personally, it almost worked.
Yeah, we still kind of hate each other now. We're like one bullet away from another civil war, but let's just say like we're almost there. We're not there.
Oh yeah, according to this tweet I just found, The Fortnite Whip Crack emote could not be disabled in the event because it's part of a DC package with Catwoman. So just fucking bang up a job, everyone involved. Unquote.
See, I understand. So, like, if the foundation approached them for this, they should just turn down. And it's not me being mean. It's just you don't want to get political, especially when it keeps biting you in the butt. Like, stop getting political.
Yeah.
It's a game. It's a
So,
game.
in the future, whoever's working on Fortnite, do literally everything but this.
Hang on, Menos. I'm gonna just say with the other person, I think it was Double Toast that I heard it from. You want to put an MLK speech, and MLK was assassinated by a gun. Somebody shot you. Of course, everybody knows somebody shot him and assassinated him. It was like, I think the killer was white. He was really racist. You want to send a message in a game that all people doing is shooting each other until there's only one survive. I think
Yeah, it's a third-person
taste.
shooter.
Yeah, you really want to advertise in a third-person shooter. And by the way, MLK was assassinated because he got shot from a roof. Not from a roof. He got shot, pretty much.
Yeah,
I think from a balcony. That is just a bad taste. At most, I really feel like that if you really wanted to make,
especially since you can build a balcony on Fortnite just by building, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of layers to that.
This was not a good move. I see what they was trying to do. They was trying to reach out to kids and the younger generation, like the game that had more eyes. It's a good idea. I think it would have been a good idea of their intentions, but in execution, it kind of feels a little bit more jarring, and a lot of big cynical stuff in it, and a lot of big. I don't think this was a good idea. This was thought 100%, because on their perspective, I see it like this. Okay, Fortnite, it's very, very popular. A lot of kids play it. A lot of people play it. All right, so let's advertise on that game. A lot of people will see the MLK speech. A lot of people will see this event. It'll be a great idea to get more eyes on it. All right, good. For me, I look at this and I see, this is not good because you're advertising in a third-person shooter, and then you're advertising in a game where kids don't really give a fuck about being political. They really just want to play a game. And I feel like if you wanted to do like a better take, I think they should have just reached out to PlayStation, Xbox, just let them do like a promo or something.
Or they should have done this for some education program instead of a video game, and then those guys will end up sponsoring that.
Well, no, because here's the thing. Are you sure that a lot of younger generation is going to look at educational shit? I'm gonna be honest. Like, half of this generation is already dumb as shit, so I don't expect them to be looking at some educational channel. Like, this is a good idea to draw younger viewers and people in just to see the MLK. Just for them to see the speech, know the speech, get more informed.
Well, good on paper.
I'm just saying, like, instead of being Fortnite, why not just reach out to all the gaming platforms and then try to push something in there? It's probably expensive, but do something like that. But that's just me. What y'all think?
I mean, my thing is, this is the idea that what would have helped it was, if maybe they just didn't do it for Fortnite. I don't know. It's just, on paper, it sounds good because, a lot of kids do play Fortnite. It's a kid's game, blah, 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 whatever. A lot of kids do play Fortnite. And I know what they're trying to do, but it's just, this was the definition of on paper good idea. Past paper, this is a terrible idea.
Yeah, completely awful idea.
Yeah, because the only way I see this is they just want a lot of eyes on it. But the thing I have to say is, it's good to have a lot of eyes on it, but how much people paying attention? I'm sorry, even if you play Fortnite, we might see it, but they might not give a fuck the same way as you think they will do.
Yeah, because imagine, you see the I Have a Dream speech, right? Then you go straight into the game where you're shooting people. It's just, I
see where the problem lies. See, 'cause see where the
Completely
problem
poor
lies.
taste. Once again, this would have been better if this were from some if this were from some actual education system or something, but still not here. This did sound like a good idea on paper, but definitely not in practice. Especially since you tried this before. It totally failed. It got you a bunch of tomatoes thrown at you.
Pretty much what we're trying to say is, imagine seeing a promo about the dangers of war and death and all that, and advertising in a Call of Duty game.
Exactly. Like
I
war is
don't think that's
terrible, and
good.
all the reasons you should be a war. It drops you in there. You're like, all right, you're gonna kill street going. It's like, no.
These were the dogs that were used to actually mainly kill people. Now you can use that kill streak to kill other people. Oh wait, what? Or talk about how bad the slavery was and play a World War II game. Oh my gosh. Everyone play like a fucking slave game. Yeah, that's not a good idea.
None whatsoever. Alright, we
But-
got our last topic remaining. Are you guys
let's go to
ready?
the last.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
let's go
go.
to it.
Oh yeah. You guys know about Steam's 2-hour policy, right?
Yeah.
Let me do this one.
Oh yeah.
Make a game.
You're
So
able to
basically,
fully refund the
Steam has-
game. Oh. You're able to
After
fully
2
refund.
hours, like-
Oh yeah. You're able to fully refund the game after you've played it after you've had it for under 2 hours.
Menos.
Yes?
Epic was trying to read that article. He was trying to take over it, but you was just talking over him. It's just like, that's what he was trying to say. He'll take over and read the article, but you was just like, oh fuck you.
Yeah, I actually know of the developer of this game. I've never met this.
Yeah.
It's about an hour and a half, roughly, game. Very good game, very well made. It's called Summer 58. It's kind of a horror, adventure, walking simulator kind of game. Made sort of like what made Edith Finch. I love that game.
Yeah, and Amiga
And
Games
so,
ended up.
Amiga Games made this.
Very,
Yeah.
What Remains of Edith Finch. A very sad game. You played through it. Very sad.
Oh,
Very
yeah.
good game.
And here's the messed up part. Amiga Games ended up rage quitting after enough people speed ran and completed and then refunded for the game in under 2 hours. Because they made it that short.
The full game. People played the full game and then decided, hey, that's a pretty good game. Well, wait, I was under 2 hours. That means refund. And even though they played and beat the game and even enjoyed it, maybe even had good reviews for it, they're like, well, let me get my money back. And see, this is the problem.
You're correct.
Developers can't make these short and sweet games because people will do this. But then also, they make a game with too much fluff, people get upset with it. So it's a catch-22. Honestly, honestly, if you play a game, because it's not like this is a $60 game. It's not $60 at all, nowhere near. So if you got the game, you played the game, you enjoyed the game was, let's say, an hour 45 minutes. Then, why then would you be trying to say, oh, let me get a refund? That right there, that is terrible.
Nope, that's human nature. Human natures are fucking assholes and idiots and pieces of shit. Yes, we're all assholes and idiots and pieces of shit. We all have our moments. We all have our times. It's just human nature. It's because the developer was like, he didn't care about the people. No, he did. Like, he wasn't mad at the people who returned it, who they played the game, they had bugs and issues, or they just didn't like it. He struck it home to heart. What hits him the hardest is people who did enjoy his game, but still got a refund back. And when you get a refund, the money is not coming from Steam. The money is coming from the developer himself, which is weird. When they get a
The Steam is
refund,
trying to recoup the cost that they
Yeah.
just lost off of that game. The thing is, Steam is a platform for them to sell. Because basically, I don't think you realize, Steam doesn't make money off the games on Steam, except for the games they made themselves. Steam is a platform. It's basically a store. So you have different vendors, basically, and they're selling their goods at this store. And they're paying the store to, allow their goods to be sold at it. So
I could tell it. I could you what better than this. Imagine you own a game store. All right, what you need? You need games. All right, imagine people be like, "Oh, I got this game I just made. All right, pay me and I'll put your game up." Boom, he paid me, put his game up. If somebody picked up the game, bought it, went and played it, and returned it, then I give him his money back. But you still owe. But you still owe me from that session, so you don't get any money from that. Instead, you owe me. You owe me some money just because we had to refund that guy. Because we have to refund that guy, and that's how it works.
yeah, that comes out of your pocket. That comes out of Amica Games' pockets because they're paying to take up the space on the store. You refunded it, so the money. So basically, seems like okay, here's your money back. Amiga Games, you still owe us this amount of money for that sale, even though it didn't go through now, even though it's refunded. You still owe us that money. So you know, he was upset, the team was upset because work was put into this game. You play this game, you could tell work was put into this game. I mean, it's just
And what everybody's saying is you need Steam needs a scaler. Like if your game, like let's just say if you made a game and your saying is, oh, our game, how much our game length is? Oh, it's only 2 hours. Then all right, then if somebody plays more than 50 or 30 minutes and they enjoyed it, then they can't get their money back. But if you made a game that's supposed to be like, oh, we made a let's just say 13-hour game, then you can make your game like 2 hours and shit like that. They need a scaler. That's it.
yeah. I don't know. I was watching Rich's video on this. I saw a comment on YouTube, and I actually want to look at the comment to make sure I don't misquote it. It was a really good comment that I liked.
While you're finding it, I'll quote from article here. Amica Games has announced that they'll leave the industry for an indefinite time here. Friends, thank you for your support. I'm leaving gaming development for an indefinite collection of time to collect my thoughts. The fact is that my game of Summer of 58 does not reach 2 hours of playing by Steam standards. In this regard, a huge number of returns on the game, even with positive reviews. And I do not earn anything to create a new game. Well, thank you very much for supporting me. I'm very glad that you like my games, but since I have no conditions to do something new, I have to do something else. I'll immediately answer everyone who asks from day to day. This game will not see a live day in the near future. See you later.
See, that just sounds like someone really dejected. I found the comment.
Let me translate that for y'all. All right. Thank you for people who actually enjoyed and played and liked and bought and kept my game. For those who, bought my game and returned it, thanks. You really made it work for me and my team. We lost a lot of money. Yes, they did lost a lot of money. And I don't think it's financially stable for me and my team to keep going through with this. So we're going to close down shop, and no, we're not going to be making anything in the future. If we choose to come back, we'll let y'all know. Boom. That's what he said.
TLDR, screw you guys. We're going home.
I found a comment. It is by Lobster Overrun. Easy solution. The game has an achievement for beating the game. Developer tells Steam this is the completion achievement. The completion achievement automatically flags the game as non-refundable. I do like that idea a lot. Actually went into that comment. Who knew you found good comments on YouTube? But
then I understand that, but then you need to track that, and then they'll have to build like a separate tracker, and then after that they have to take a photo, and then they got to provide proof. That also takes time.
Well, no, I mean all they have to do is have that built in with the coding. I mean, because there are actually games that do that now. Once you beat the game, it automatically flags it, where you can't do certain things with it.
Epic, you really think Steam, Valve, and all the companies would just do anything for the fucking sake of it? If y'all don't know, Valve, even though they do make some great games and technology, they're one of the fucking laziest companies on this fucking...
I didn't say Valve's going to do that. I said the people making the game should do that and just have that in programming. Because the thing about Steam is you can put achievements and stuff on Steam, and if you put in the program in your game that it flags as, oh, you've played the game, then it makes it where Valve can do less work, and because they can do less work, it's up to you on that one. You can just say, okay, you got, once you get this trophy, which you get after you beat the game or after you get pretty much at the end of the game, you cannot refund it after that. Period. So you put that within there. They can't. Then they couldn't do that. I don't know how easy that would be to put in.
It's not going to be that easy. But I do agree with that idea. But I'm just saying, if you try to get Valve to do something, they're not going to do it because they're too fucking lazy to do it. They don't do shit unless they don't even do shit when everybody's telling them to do shit. So I don't even know how they going to do shit. But he's saying make an achievement that locks out refunds, which I won't say I agree because that could be a double-edged sword. Remember that. A company that does stuff like this could be good for them, but say a AAA company might do something like it and abuse it. Think about that.
Yeah.
What if somebody make a fucking shit game and they just put like a fucking like a lockable, a lockable refund achievement, like in like 2 minutes when you play the game, like, oh, you beat it, you can't return it.
That's what I'm talking about. It only goes.
Oh
at the
yeah.
End.
Not
It's
looking
only at the
back.
end of the game. Period.
Sorry, Epic.
You can't put it at the beginning.
I know, but what they make like a shitty 2-minute game that's like
Like
already like you can beat it.
You're missing the point of what I'm saying is they couldn't do that because it wouldn't be able to be done on Steam. Period. Because it goes against terms of service. So
That's why I say that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish.
Yeah, I was saying it would go against terms of service. So if they did do that, all people have to do is just report them. Then once you get certain amount of reports on Steam anyway, whether you're innocent or guilty, they kick you off. So I mean, they'll get enough reports, and the game's getting kicked anyway. So even if a really shady developer try to do that, it wouldn't work for them. So I mean, it just.
You pretty much say if you can make a tracker, if it doesn't work and they try to pull some shifty shit, that all they have to do is just complain and have Steam take them off.
Yeah, all you have to do is flag them.
Yeah.
Flag them. It's over.
Yeah.
Plenty of games been taken off Steam because they try to do shady stuff, and people just flagged them. So I mean, they tried that. That is a complete non-issue because it's a problem that solves itself. But the whole putting a completion thing toward the end of the game, if the game is under 2 hours, that would really help them because you couldn't refund the game because you completed it, you beat it.
Yeah.
The game can be beat in like hour 45 minutes. So.
Oh yeah, and that's if you had the completion. If you had the completion trophy, not the starting trophy. If you actually made it non-refundable at the starting trophy, that would be messed up. Right?
Here's an issue though. Here's an issue that will solve everybody. Introducing Valve's Game Studio program, where you can get a monthly paycheck for just creating games, but you do have certain contracts with certain deadlines and all that stuff. You make games underneath Valve's permission and oversight. The thing about that is you need to make a certain amount of games, and you need to meet a certain type of criteria. Contents have like how Twitch got their how Twitch got their subscription service. Well, not subscription service. How Twitch got their when you're affiliate with them, like affiliate program with them, you get on with Twitch and stuff. You're a partner now, something like that. Where you create a lot of games to the point where people getting positive press and all that. Like you can get signed to like an affiliate program with Steam if you choose to desire, where you get paid per monthly to pay per monthly for your team. You get offer like a budget for your team to make the games that you want to make and all that shit. and you get signed on a contract and all that stuff. I wish they did that. That's a pipe dream, but no company will ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
like a Magic Epic, like an affiliate program for Twitch. No, affiliate program for Steam, where if you're a game studio and you make games and certain people like your games and all that stuff, and Twitch kind of hires you on, like hire your team on, like under an affiliate program where you just make games for them. You get like everybody gets like a paycheck and like a budget, and they can make their games around and shit like that. And as long as people like their games and they get like people to buy it and subscribe to them, and Twitch get their cut, you get your cut, it's all fine. That would be great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But once again, like you said, Valve is lazy. I don't think they'd do anything that requires effort.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't do this ever.
No. Fuck no.
They used to have something similar to that way back in the day, actually, though.
Oh.
Well, I'm joking, but they did not support it after like a year and a half.
Of course they wouldn't. They saw how much money they'll cost, and they just said no. Like how they did with the Valve deck. If it's not making them a certain amount of profit, it's not about good profit. It's a certain amount of profit that they need to hit. If they're not hitting that quota, then they just scrap it. They're like Google in a way, but less. Would you say more draconian or less draconian? I'll say a little less.
A little less. But
yeah,
Google's all about this. Google is all about if you're not hitting $1 billion or out the gate, we're canceling you, bitch. R.I.P. Stadia, you're next, buddy. keep an eye on Stadia, everybody. They say they're gonna keep supporting it, which I hope they do. And they need to do more than support it. They need to change its infrastructure. But I'm curious what they're gonna be doing with Stadia. It's still surviving. Are they gonna close it down or not?
Mm-hmm. Is that everything?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's totally everything. I got nothing else for here.
Why they call
except I hope. Well, except I
Gaben doesn't care.
Yeah, well, except I hope that Emeka Games' future endeavors fare better than this.
I hope Steam releases something about it.
They're very good developers.
The game is on the disc. I think the game's at a discount for like $6 now. I feel like if you want to support the developer, I highly agree to go out and support the developer and go buy the game and then just play. It's only like 2 hours. I think anyone, like if you got like a Saturday, anybody got like 2 hours to spare, or at least an hour and a half.
The game came out at like game came out at $12, now $6. I mean, game wasn't expensive either way. So I mean, it's a cheap game, very fun. Like I said, I mean, it is a walking simulator though, so if you don't like those, you might not like this. But it's very fun, very engaging, kind of a horror-ish game, and it just works. Like I said, me personally, I was never to walking sims until I played or it made it finished. And now I realized I'm like, wow, I did not know these games could tell this kind of story. Like that blew me away. It just blew me away. So this is a great game too. So.
Also it got
live stream the game.
Oh, I might just live stream the game.
Yeah.
I might just live stream the game.
It's under 2 hours, so you got.
And
you might have time.
And the price got nerfed down to $6.
Yeah.
So buy it. Support Emeka. It's good. It's a good game. Play it.
Oh yeah, real quick. I think some people are trying to frame Emeka Games as like, oh, you only did this PR stunt just to get more fucking followers and people to play your game. No, if he did that PR stunt, if he would have did that PR stunt, he would have did it like months ago, like when the game lost its relevancy. I don't think this is a PR stunt.
Yeah,
I really do think.
Yeah, this is not a PR stunt at all. They've been doing this since release. Quote an article again, it was 97 reviews out of 176 were under 2 hours, and 6 of them were beaten in under 1 hour.
So for the people who just buying the game, refunding it, and telling him and writing a review on this is a fraud, he is not a fraud. Now relax. Damn, it's not that special.
Yeah, like he's really passionate about his craft.
Yeah.
He's upset that him and his team put effort into his game. You can tell they put effort into the game. They're like people are like, oh, all they're just doing this for money. You know, they don't care. No, you can have passion in something, but passion isn't enough. Passion doesn't pay bills. Yes, they have passion in games. They also want to make money off of them because, so sorry, that's what the world works. You need money, so they
you
need to make
to
money.
survive.
Yes.
And
So
I'm sorry if this was. I'm sorry. It's not easy to make a fucking video game. I don't care what you heard. It's not easy to make a fucking video game. It's very hard to make a very good video game. It's very easy to make shit. I don't call some video games because some video games are just shit. But he made a video game, and video games are not easy to make. Shit is easy to make, but video games is not. And he make a good one, so go out and support him.
Yeah.
Do I call Call of Duty every year a video game? No, I call it shit. All right, let's go ahead and deal with these outros because we are going to just pack it up for the day.
Yeah,
Let's
we're done
start.
here.
yeah, I
Well
had to stand
done
up.
here.
Otherwise, I pass out. I kept sitting down. Okay.
All right, let's start with the outros. This is me, Superstar DC. Thank y'all for coming. All right, let's go on to Menos.
This has been Master Menos, and until next time, be seeing ya.
On this episode, big of the podcast. You guys have a good one. Peace.
Yeah, see you guys later.